We are just a few days away from Origins Game Fair down in Columbus, Ohio. If you're heading down there, it is Pride. The current political climate in the United States, please be careful. There is likely to be protests of a bunch of homophobic people outside, as well as they don't have security at the convention center like they do at PAX, so anybody could just walk in. But the event itself is pretty inclusive and accessible. But I'm not going because of the United States nonsense that's going on. So I wanted to show you what people are talking about at Origins. So I've headed on to the preview and I've sorted by what's hot. And first up is a game here that I believe is victim to vote manipulation because there's no way this has this many thumbs with this few people interested in it. So we're going to skip over that. Sorry, but your game is not pretty. It does not look like it's something to be in the top, and it comes out next year. So sorry about it. However, Inferno from Grand Gamers Guild, this has debuted last year at Essen, so it's making its way through to North America. This is where you're going to be delving through the depths of hell. This one definitely earns a spot there as a nice heavy euro. However, I'm surprised that Galactic Cruise is in second place with Kinson Key Games. I have this. I love it. Check out my solo playthroughs on it. This is a great game. Definitely suggest that you pick this one up if you have the space for it, because it is quite a large game. Then we've got the expansion for SETI, so people want to take a look at that. I took a look at this at UKGE. You can check out my video of that as well on the channel. And so that is going to be popular. That's not going to be released until Essen though. So you're only going to be able to see what the expansion is. This says demo, but you're not going to get a demo of the game with the expansion. As far as I understand, this is just going to be, you can go see it. Same with the adventure chest for Lost Ruins of Arnak. This is really just kind of a box and an extra map. As far as I know, this is just going to be on display. However, also from Grand Gamers Guild, good ups for them, they do some great stuff, is the Pillars of Heracles. Or Hercules, I guess. This is the different way to say it or spell it. This is another game that I think is going to be pretty popular. I really want to check that one out with area majority, area movement, and city building. And then, of course, Galileo Galilei has finally made its way to North America. It is releasing. I don't know if it's going to be for sale or not. It is just starting to fulfill. So people who had pre-orders, I've heard. So there might actually be some for sale despite our later release date. So keep an eye on that. But Galileo Galilei is great, and there will be an expansion later on in the year. From our friends over at Burnt Island Games, Yuval, who is so super smart and an efficient type of person, has a worker placement, deck bag, and pool building game about how to save a world. I'm really excited to check that out. I keep meaning to set up time to play it with Sean, but I keep forgetting. This is not new. Not sure why everyone is so excited for the deluxe version of Rebel Princess. It's been out for quite a long time, so we'll skip over that. All Play has one of their new small box games from John Declare. They are the person that has all of that lovely sleeve building type of technology. So this is interesting. It's a hand management ladder climbing game. These are the two expansions for Galactic Cruise. So cool that people are excited for that. From Off the Page Games is Corpse of Discovery. This is from Jay Cromer and Sen. They're both Canadians, so definitely give that a check out. It's not my type of game. You see, I'm not interested, but go for that. Also at Grand Gamers Guild is Ovation. I did get a chance to play this one. It's a very simple kind of resource management card playing collection game that is thematic to things. So if Luthier's not your thing, then maybe go up there. Also, where's Luthier? I'm surprised it's not here in the top. We've got Wine Cellar from 25th Century Games. 25th Century Games brings in a lot of different titles that release over at Essen. So they have a few titles that I'm actually interested in. This isn't one of them, but they're definitely worth checking out their booth. The Belgian Beer Race. This is a dice roll and write game. Older design, but finally available in the US, as it says, which is very true. Wispwood, you actually can get a demo of this at the CGE booth, so you can give that one a check out. It's their new game. What's got really cool Tetronymal placement rules with tile flipping that have these really cute cats on them. So check that out. From Bitewing Games, there's a new Reiner Knizia. I'm excited for this one. It's called Iliad. I would like to know more about this one. So if any of you get pictures and stuff of that, go ahead. Oh, why did I say not interested? I'm definitely interested. See, I gave it a thumb, but I didn't say I was interested. Then we've got Molly House. This is still making the rounds. This is still hugely popular. They are actually going to have a drag queen at their booth. So definitely go check out Whirligig Games at uh, Origins. Then we got more stuff from Grand Gamers Guild. This is from Daniel Roshi, also a local Toronto person. We've got the Hellraisers in Kanawha County. I've never even heard of this one. So this is something new from Cole Whirligig. Action points, area majority, card game, and dice. Fighting for better work conditions or try to keep workers in line. Oh, I actually might be interested in that one. Let's give that one a. I just picked up the legendary version of Cyclades. I'm actually kind of upset about the production quality. I thought it would be a lot cooler and bigger and more epic. Because like the original one is way more. It's definitely not $232 though. I don't know what the heck that's pulling in from Amazon. It's $60 for the retail version. Also at KTBG, that's the sister company of Burnt Island Games. We've got River Market. This is their new Cozy Critter game. Give that a check out. Another Arena Knizia game. I am a little bit concerned though about these Knizia games because there's like 10 of them coming out this year. I'm like, are any of them going to be fully baked? Because the same thing happened with Thomas Holak when he hit the scene last year. He had 3 big games out, and I thought Galileo Galilei was the one that was actually worth it. Everyone thinks it's SETI, but who knows? So that's Icor. Also from Capstone Games is Raising Chicago. Excited to check that out. Galaxy Trucker 2, what? I'm not a Galaxy Trucker fan, but if you are, this expansion allows you to do a lot of weird things. Over at Envyborn Games, actually, I'm interested in this one, but it is a solo only game. This is a beautiful production game of Hercules and the 12 Labors. And now let's see, we're getting down into, well, we're still pretty high in our numbers here. Conservats is another solo only game. This one is one that I was looking forward to. This is from Ben Rossett, the person that did Fromage. He took a lot of those mechanics and put them into this very meta board game making board game. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna like the game, but I do want to like try it because like the Ben is like really good and I like what stuff he does. Meltwater, I have a copy of this coming. I'm excited to see that because Aaron Escobedo is a trans designer, so I definitely want to give that some support. Also from All Play is Peter C. Hayward's Vegas Strip. It is a good game, but it's definitely a party game. Play this with a lot of players. Xylotar Unhinged. That's an expansion for Xylotar that I've never even heard of. Money. See, look, another Arena Knizia, but this is one of their small box games. Moo and More Battle Monsters. I think this is where we start to see things fall off a bit. So Nano Todori, though, from KTBG, they're bringing that import in. I'm excited to see that they're bringing imports in. Parks and Potions looked pretty neat. Big Sur looked pretty neat. The expansion to Mandalorian, I'm excited about. More imports, more imports. Yeah, so I think at this point, this is where things start to fall off. But Perch from Inside Up Games, also Up and Down from Capstone, I have coming. Yeah, so that's what we've got there. Oh, Cretaceous Rails. I have a copy of this coming too, so I'm excited for that. And Journey is also an LGBTQ designer, so I definitely want you to give them a check out as well. You can sign up for a ticketed event. Do we have any more people that we should shout out on here? Oh, Solstice is finally going to be available more widely. Definitely pick up a copy of this if you're a 2-player game. I actually just played it solo yesterday on stream. Not too bad as a solo game either. Anybody else that we really, really need to call out? Oh, Cat and Tower, finally coming to North America, which are Don Quixote. Definitely give them a check out. This is a really neat game of set collection with a beautiful art and beautiful story. And let's see. I think that about covers it. Oh, an expansion to Flock Together. Yeah, I don't see much else. So I'm not too upset that I'm not heading to Origins when I see that we don't have that much stuff coming out, as well as the political climate of the United States. But do have a good time, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.